seat. And if you take the high seat, somebody greater will come in and they'll make you take a low seat, and then you'll be embarrassed. He said, but take the low seat and let them invite you up to the high seat, and then you can receive the glory of men. I found out when you establish yourself in the principle of holiness, when you dare to suffer, God will elevate you. He said, humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God. And in due time, God will, he'll exalt you. He'll lift you up. I found out on the other night, I was running a little late for this service, but when I got there, they took my coat, they took my hat, they put it in an office, and they got an usher. They said, take him down front, put him in the pulpit, sit him near the bishop. I found out that if you obey and behave yourself, you don't have to think anything of yourself. But God will put it in other folk. They'll think highly of you. They'll lift you up. Just keep on being humble. Just keep on suffering. And after a while, somebody shout glory. It's coming my way. Look at the neighbor and say, neighbor, just suffer. But there's some glory in your future. There's glory in your future. There's glory in your future. There's a blessing waiting on me. It's got my name all over it. Blessings from the east. Blessings from the west. Blessings from the north. And blessings from the south. Just make up your mind. I'm willing to go through in the name of the Lord. Yes, I am. I want to clap your hands. Oh, clap your hands. Bless his name. Bless his name. Oh, how wonderful he is. Don't fight this. Don't fight this. It ain't worth fighting. It ain't worth it. I wonder. You can cut that off now. I wonder. I'm going to share something with you young folk. You see, I'm through preaching. I want to share something with you all. Because I see your mindset. Y'all just made up your mind. I'm going to do what I want to do. Let me tell you something, Cheyenne. Let me tell you something. Mama. Let me tell you something. Ray, Steve. Ray, let me tell y'all something. Hey, let me tell you something, Richard. My little sweetheart back there. Of course, let me tell you something. If you do the reaction, later on you won't have a problem with certain things. My parents raised me a certain way. They raised me that when I go to church, you dress a certain way. I didn't have to understand it, that's just the way it was. But what they really did is they prepared me for a life and a career in the business world. Say something, don't let these folk out in the street mess you up. I don't care who you see wearing what, looking like what. That ain't who you want to serve anyway. If you want to make some money someday, you do. You ain't gonna get it off the folk on the street. They ain't got none. Unless they brother did it, and then you still don't have that right. Am I right? How about you, nobody? You want to make some money someday? You ain't gonna get that off these folk on the street. How about you, Ray? You ain't gonna get it off the folk on the street. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you saw a sports agent walking down 87th Street? This ain't where they hang out. players, you know, sometimes on their own, they dress like they want to dress. You see these NBA players, they do it. But they even put some rules in the NBA. They told them even if you get in the game, if you're sitting on the bench, you got to wear a suit. Some of them had a problem with it, but guess what? They put their suits on. Wanna know why? Because they say you all make too much money to represent all these different cultures. You're a businessman now. Amen. We gave you a $20 million contract, and along with the $20 million contract, you attracted another $30 million. And there's some folk that don't want to see you coming in there and being with your hair all braided and all that kind of stuff, and with your pants hanging down here. When you sit at the table and negotiate, they want you to put a suit on. So they're agents and they're accountants and they're lawyers, they crack. And they tell this is how you got to present yourself with. You like video games? You don't like them? You like them? You ever play video games? You ever heard of a game called Sega? Most of your game console, Sega, and all that, right? Check it out. I'm sitting downtown in my office. I'm on the 35th floor, that's where I work. I was a service manager for the private bank division of City.